and then give it the floor to you, Adam.
Okay.
Okay, I think we are starting to be live on YouTube. So welcome to the stream on YouTube. Welcome to Open Space. From my side, I'm Miikka Solmila. I'm the Executive Director of the Robot Framework Foundation. Today we have a topic. So Adam will be talking about NSM as an Another Gherkin replacement in Robot Framework. And we'll also have some open discussion followed by that. And I think Adam will also take questions in between and after the session. So let's hope everybody's active. For those who are in YouTube, I recommend also joining the Zoom call. You can find the link from robotframework.org front page under events or from our Slack under announcements for discussion and comments. Great. Let's get started. So welcome, Adam. Floor is yours. Feel free to get the presentation ongoing.
Okay, let's start. By the way, at the end, please share some link to your foundation, because this is very important to get support from you in the future. The robot framework is very important to our work in my present and future. I want to tell you something at the beginning. This presentation is something to I'm going to finish this project, because the idea which I present in this presentation has been appeared during my work as a teacher of robot framework, Python, etc., etc. Some idea has been appeared. This is not an idea to commercialize at the beginning. Probably I will try to share all information in this presentation, in my paper, and I will not focus on it later. By the way, we start from robot framework, but we try to tell something more about language. How many people don't know the robot framework? Are from, an example, are linguistic or something like that, or other people, or beginners? Could you raise your hand? I want to know who exactly watching this video. Are you the testers, or are you focused more on language? Only one person are the focus on language, right?
The way I interpreted it, I think most people are familiar with robot framework, but maybe you can kind of for a YouTube audience as well, just a very shortly mention robot framework and how it's connected.
That's very important, because we focus on idea which are new for you, and not to provide what exactly has been in the robot framework, which probably you know very well.
Probably. But at least there were some people not familiar. So maybe very briefly on robot framework. Go ahead, Adam.
Okay, you too. Okay, I will provide very simple information about robot framework. Don't worry. there will be no problem for me. As I say, the question, you can share your question during the presentation. Well, if I don't answer it right now, you can drop it on the chat and I will answer later. Well, everybody knows Robot Framework. It's open source component. Everybody can use it. Do business on this component. There is no specific kind of work which we can do on Robot Framework. We can do any automatization or testing using the Robot Framework. And well, it depends on the external component to do his job. License is very good for use. You can use an editor. We edit just simple text files. If you are similar with language, this is a simple language which are very simple and easy to understand. At the bottom of the robot framework, we have Python. Python is a language which are very common in current situation. Many devices or components of our infrastructure use Python. You can use it on mobile, on PC, etc., etc., etc. This is very important because some components which we talking in the future are written in Python. If you have Python, you can use it in any places you want. By the way, the language of Robot Framework help us to use something like to do something like we can call live documentation. Do you hear about something like that? Okay. Someone here about it. What is important in this idea of live documentation? Remember, if we write a program, if we want to have it documented, we need to get some additional time to write those documents. But some ideas like test could be written so clearly that, well, we can share this information and provide what functionality has been provided by our program, which has been tested in our current situation. Which tests are running, then that means program do something exactly like the test expect. And well, if this test is written in a language understandable by other, we can use it like live documentation. Is this clear for everybody? Yes, no?
I can just comment that based on what I've seen on the call, I know quite a few people here, so I would argue most people are quite familiar with Robot Framework and how it works. But of course, there
but
might
I
be
don't talk about
people
robot framework, Mika. I don't, but some components or some ideas which could be done with robot framework.
Yeah.
If we write in robot framework some tests which are readable for other people, and we run those tests, and everything works as expected, that means those tests describe the functionality of our current program, right?
Yeah.
This is the idea of light documentation. The other idea, which are very important to understanding what exactly robot framework is, what exactly robot framework help us in our job, is ubiquitous language. Do you hear about this? Okay, I will talk more about this later. Okay, Tatu has knowledge about it. Great. Shortly about robot framework, high-level keywords, logging, etc. Everything which we need to get in the testing has been already included. We can start to do the test, write the test, because everything is already included. We don't need to focus on installations, additional packages, or something like that. Sometimes the environment for those for tests are very difficult to set up. In robot framework, almost are already inside. Simple example. As you can notice, it's readable to anyone. Okay, let's talk about the ubiquitous language. Please write the definition on the slide. As you can notice, ubiquitous language is a language which are understandable by everybody. In our situation, we have testers, we have developers, and have business, which, most cases talk in completely different languages. And of course, those tests need to be run on machine. If we do something to translate those languages, our component is described in one language, the tests are in another language, and every step, every modification of those set of scripts required to do the modification, we have a big place to do something wrong. You know, little fix in the tests, and something want to update the documentation. Someone needs to talk about it, the business, etc., etc. This is not important in which part we do this modification. Mostly the business changed some requirement, and for sure the perfect situation are where there is no need to translate. Is this clear for everybody? Okay. If you have a ubiquitous language, there is no need to translate. As you can notice, no modification, no problem. Well, and then we switch to BDD. You can notice, probably you read book from this man. Oh, sorry. Okay. How to describe the functionality of your program in proper way. The language which support those ideas of BDD is Robot Framework. I provide you more tools similar functionality, but for our situation, the Robot Framework gives us the best flexibility to answer our needs. Here's a simple description of a situation. What exactly happened during the BDD process? As you can notice, there is lots of place where is a translation. If you remember well, if we have ubiquitous language, that means tools which are support this concept, those contact are well not required translation. Do you see? There is plenty of people who talk to each other, and every time if we have different language describe the project. An example, some UML, SEMAT, or doc in Word, which describe what our client need, and then we translate it to test. An example in C or Python. Well, there is very effort which should be removed. I know this picture is very ugly, but it provides a very good description of use the language in our process. In best way, if we have good tests which describe the functionality of our product, that means mostly we talk about money, as you can notice. Those scripts are readable for business, for testers, and could be run on our computers. I know the picture is ugly, but I presented it many times because it shows the best of this problem, and shows the main problem in our work: the cost of translation. May I continue? After the meeting, I will provide the slides. If you have some question, you can send me by email. There is, as I say, a paper about my work. As I say, this is not a focus on robot framework mostly, but on other ideas. But robot framework have good documentation. You can find it on page of the foundation. But if you think, if you want to find something more, you can check my paper, by the way. Well, let's talk about language in programming. Well, if you think about some concept of using language, the scripts, the programming language, etc., etc., this is just a mess. We need to talk it loudly. It's almost like Mortal Kombat. Everything is possible. Every set of characters could be different meaning in just next line. Every language, we have completely different language with different grammars, etc., etc. The problem which are which linguistic try to resolve, that the words are the same meaning, or the many words have the same meaning, is very little to the problem which we have using the language in our programming tools. As you can notice, mostly the name not describe what exactly are inside, in example, in variables. What we can do to fix it or do it more problematic. In example, if we write, remember, good example of robot framework test. And then we start to teach the few students to write a robot test, and it looks like this. Or if you look at some advanced robot framework test, it looks like this. Why? Because we can. It's very simple. Do you have a similar experience? Probably one of you. Yeah, exactly, Rene. As I say, they do something like this because they can. What we do to fix this problem? Sorry, don't click it. Well, we need to use the power of our tools. as you know, there is not everything is a fail. There is a success story in our we know it. It's a COBOL. It's natural language which are used all the time, and still they are searching for people who know this language. And if you don't know, COBOL is a programming language very similar to natural language. We can use it to write programs which are almost like a natural language description of the business problem. Okay, what else could help us in this huge mess? We have Linux. I have a simple question. What is a purpose of Linux? Why this system has been created? Any ideas? The hint is on slide. You can notice. Yes, the Unix and currently the successor of Unix, the Linux, has been created for to manage big data of text. To sort, to translate, to do something other with text, and nothing changes for years. Currently, we have lots of tools which are based on this system. It's very easy because there are some tools to write next compiler or translator, like Yak or Anteler. We can very simple write another language to process the text. Okay, we have lots of compilers, but those are support artificial language. We have Python, which have very huge number of components which can be used. If as I described before, the robot framework is based on Python. It's just a set of libraries in Python. And it's very easy to include those libraries in robot framework, included from Python, or write another library in Python to support exactly robot framework. They have a little more. It helps more to write the proper script in robot framework. Well, we have a very good situation because everybody currently knows computers, and it's very easy to provide a system which could be accessible to everybody. In example, business person. There are some ideas that, well, natural language can be accurate. We will talk about later. Exactly, this is related to natural semantic meta language. The idea, which has been a long time ago discovered by Professor Anna Wierzbicka. And I tried for years do something to use it in robot framework. This is not the perfect, but well, maybe some of you will try and use it in your work. Let's go further. Do you have any question?
Not really a question, but just a quick comment on schedule. So typically we run roughly a half an hour of the presentation. So do you have still a lot of slides left?
Don't worry, I have. I am in the middle.
Fair enough. Let's try to speed it up a little bit to still have some time for a couple of other things and open discussion.
You can notice every question. If there are any question, it can be shared during the meeting.
Did
right?
you have a question?
Me, no.
No, okay. I thought somebody else opened their mic, but maybe I was wrong. But anyway, let's try to speed it up and in a 5 minutes or so try to close this session. Thanks, Adam.
Thanks. As I say, well, we can use the different tools to provide some language which can help us provide the languages which are very understandable by business, by programmers and testers. Do you have some? These are some examples. Currently, I talk about Gherkin and alternatives. The robot framework support this notation. As I remember well, in many languages, right, Mika? Okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, I don't describe every natural language which has been supported: Polish, English, etc., German. But the same help we can get from other tools: Cucumber, Reddish, etc. Tools are, well, this is some simple Gherkin example. As you can see, we have three steps. The first is the initial, then some modification, and then the result. We can describe all tests in this way, and well, probably it will be understandable by business. The same in robot framework. Nothing special. Okay, I will provide more information about my idea to replace it in the with use of the robot framework. As I say, I use Python language. I used Ansible, but it has been connected to robot framework. All modules from Ansible has been prepared to use as a keyword from robot framework. This is a special library, impossible library, which do this special stuff. And there is a NSM library which provides some ready-to-use script in those set of tools. This is a simple example of this. Start with English, sorry. All those examples has been provided in the NSM library. You can read the source and provide examples to do this test in any technology you want, Selenium and other one. In the NSM library, there is examples of tests which has been used, which has been written used with NSM in different languages. You can find any of the European languages, Tamil, etc., etc. I will try to find if there is a possibility to write if there's possibility to translate the script by a non-technical person, and everything works as expected. As you can notice, there is no special definition. The person without technical, non-technical person could read those texts. And if you start those tests, you can notice the logs, which provide information that something has been happened, are readable to everybody.
Really love it that I'm bringing a robot framework more closer to everyday layman's. But could you wrap it up in the next minute or so, and then let's have questions after?
Okay. I will provide you the example in China. Simple about NSM. As I say, it's based on semantic primes. Idea from the professor Wierzbicka. At the end of the presentation, there is some links to documentation about it. This is simple script in this NSM, which describe probably freedom, something like freedom. We create text using those set of words, and resources you can find on the first link on this page. That's all from my side. As I say, I finished. And if you have any question, this is the right time.
Thank you, Adam, so much for the presentation and joining us today. At least I have one question. I checked in the NSM library from GitHub. It's still work in progress, but like I was just trying to understand how work in progress is it as of now.
Well, I cheating. Well, I provide some additional language during the years. As I say, the last was the uh, Hebraic and Ukrainian language added to this project. And well, I fixed it to work with latest version of Python and robot framework. I'm not sure if it works as expected, but you can try a little older version, and probably it will work.
Okay. As and then do you know if any real life use cases are using your library as of now?
Well, no. But from time to time, someone asks me about some ideas. But well, this is completely different world. The linguistic and testing. I am not sure what exactly should be done next. Then I provide this presentation to find some ideas
Yeah.
from you.
Awesome. Thanks for joining. From the audience, any ideas or any questions or comments?
Okay, there might be something on chat.
Renancy wrote something. Do Adam have an answer,
Mhm.
Rene? Uh,
I don't know the status of Daniel Bill.
I think that is a different project from what Daniel Beal is doing. I
Mhm,
know Daniel Beal from our community.
mhm,
He has also a Gherkin parcel and doing something there. But this is not about that. So sorry about
mhm,
confusion. If
mhm,
Rene you joined for something else.
mhm.
Yeah.
As we can notice, the Gherkin is very simple to understand. This is completely different idea. No, this is
Okay.
not so simple.
Any
Sorry.
more
False.
questions to Adam before closing that one?
Probably not. We can finish.
Okay. Then a couple of announcements from my side. So as you may have noticed, Robert Frank Foundation is having a couple of awesome workshops next week, fully online. So there are still some spots left. You can check them out from uh, www.robotsframework.org. So that's four. So not our regular site. You can of course find it there as well. And also just want to mention RoboCon is coming again, and we are looking for speakers. The call for participation is open. We hope to see many of you in Helsinki in February 10th to 13th or online 4th till 6th. Check out robocon.io for more information. I think that's the so-called announcement part from my side. Now I want to thank everybody in YouTube for your time, and I'm gonna end the stream there. And then for